So what are the top 5 ways to market, advertise, and promote an e-commerce business today? Based on the experience that I've gone through over the years and what I built and the fact that we're going to do $200 million in revenue, give or take, this year on e-commerce. Number 1 is putting a content machine in place, meaning looking at your ability to create content and start creating content. And here's what I would do on the content side of things. Create a YouTube channel that revolved around your message and what problems your business is solving. Create that YouTube channel and you brand it and you make it look beautiful and you find the name for it and you put a banner in place and you do all that good stuff that is the basic of creating that platform. You start creating 7 pieces of content a week. You can do 7 in one day. You can do 1 a day. You can do 17 in 2 days and maybe use them over the next couple of weeks. It does not matter. And you start creating content. You put a camera like this in front. You use something like an iPhone. I don't care. Something that is decent quality. And you start doing it. You just get started doing it. Once you get that done and you start posting these videos out there, just realize that there's not going to be any overnight, right? It's a long-term game that will pay itself in a big way if you don't give up. You start getting that content sent out across the entire world. And what you do for that is that you hire a couple of people, 1 or 2. It could be in the Philippines. It could be in other countries that are more affordable, that they don't need as much money to survive. And you can have them cut that content into different formats and different pieces across social media channels. You're going to spread that content on TikTok, on Facebook Reels, on Facebook Feed, on Instagram Reels, on Instagram Stories, on Instagram Feed, on long form content on Instagram can also be put there now, Instagram full length videos, LinkedIn if it's applicable to your business, and so on. Every single place that allows you to spread a message within that place is an opportunity for you to reach people for free. The only thing that you got to do is put in the time and potentially pay a few dollars to your people so they can actually put together the content and spread it far and wide. And just keep on doing that for a few months. At some point, if your content is decent, it will take off. If your content is great, it would absolutely crush it and you will go into a stratosphere. And trust me, I mean, we recently did a TikTok channel for a client of ours. The first video that we ever launched, free, $0 in advertising on TikTok, 1.5 million views. Attention is there waiting for you. All you got to do is get into action and you can grab a little piece of it. So that is the senior strategy because, you know, we said talk about a story. Well, in 2012, we created a YouTube channel and we said to my dad, I need you to go and create content for us because we believe that you have an incredible ability to communicate and speak and you have a lot of value to give to the world. And because of that, I want to put you in front of a camera. And we got going and we created content. And episode number 1, again, 2,400 episodes. We hit our first 100,000 subscribers, 2015. 2 years later, we hit 1 million in 2017. 2020, we hit 3. 2022, right now, we're about to hit 6 very soon and still growing fast. So we have a business built on the back of his content because he was so good at it. And all he did was give value. He would not sell stuff. He would just give value. So that is a senior strategy that I would have you guys execute if you want to build a powerful e-commerce brand. And if you have the guts, the courage, the persistence, the patience, the dedication, and all those adjectives. If you have that, this is the road that you should be taking because it is quite powerful. Number 2, you got to have a good, high converting website. I enjoy the platform called Shopify. There's many great platforms. WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Magento, OpenCart, etc. I became a fan of Shopify several years ago, and I have used that to build several brands. And this is number 2 because as you get a lot of attention with number 1, which is the massive social media attention, they're going to want to buy your stuff and they're going to end up visiting your website. They're going to keep on finding you. And it's important for Google search engine. It's important for your public. They can go directly to you and buy your stuff. So a highly optimized website, aesthetic, user-friendly, fast load time. Again, we talk about the importance of mobile. All of that is going to be essential. Number 3, you got to be on Amazon as an e-commerce brand. You must be on Amazon. Amazon is my starting point, especially if you're just getting started and you need cash flow, you need money. Amazon is the quickest path to get there. So I'm a big fan of Amazon still today. Amazon is responsible, let this sink in for a second, of 50 cents of every dollar spent on the internet in the United States of America. 50 cents of every dollar spent on the internet. There's a lot of websites out there. Amazon takes half of that. So it's incredible. It is an opportunity. It is established traffic already. People are looking for your products out there. All you got to do is launch, optimize, get nice images, headlines, copy, get a listing that looks sexy enough that when somebody lands on it, they will convert. But the game on Amazon revolves around two main things, and those two things are ranking, reviews. Master those two things, and you can take off because people are out there looking for products like yours every single day. Number 4, as an e-commerce brand, you got to build an incredible customer service team. Build a great team that can actually help you show the brand's presence across the internet. Make sure that people are getting the questions answered. You're addressing people's concerns. You're responding to them quickly. Don't let somebody that's upset go out there and hurt you, because you never know. Some of these people have followers in the millions, and they can post something about you and your brand because you didn't deliver a high quality product like you promised, and it could hurt your brand a lot. So customer service in this era is underrated. You got to make sure that you are doing everything that you can to give attention to people and respond to their concerns and respond to their questions as fast as possible as an e-commerce brand across the board. If you put this in place, your brand is going to succeed at a much faster pace. And then last but not least, absolutely not least, there is an old saying in the world of marketing. It's been around for a long time, and it says, the money is in the list. If you guys are into marketing, you have heard this saying before. The money is in the list. Not only that, we can go deeper into that particular sentence and say, the money is in what you do with the list. And something that I put a lot of attention on consistently is taking that enormous attention of what we covered in step number 1 and building massive audiences that I can present to them opportunities now for them to come into our world via give me your phone number, give me your email, subscribe to my messenger list, send me a message on WhatsApp, send me a DM, whatever that may be. Take them out of social media and bring them into my world that I control in more depth, which is basically our list. Your list is your bloodline. Your list is your oxygen. If you actually get a list that's continuously growing, you will see your business that's also continuously growing. So pay attention to that. Don't just do branding. Make sure that you're finding opportunities for you to give value to people in exchange for them coming into your world. Mini courses, giving away resources, creating contests, doing flash sale deals, doing offers, always in exchange for emails and phone numbers. And you're going to be finding yourself in a growth path. Inevitably, grow your list. We have lists in the hundreds of thousands of people across the board of e-commerce brands that we build. Very close to 1 million in my own brand emails, and we have hundreds of thousands of phone numbers. When you have that in place, Facebook and Instagram and Google and YouTube, everybody can shut you down. And you know what? You still have a business because you have a list. That's the power of it. Build it, and you have a legacy. Let's go. If you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and subscribe. Help me comment below and let me know if you have any questions about marketing. And I'm on a mission to help as many of you as possible conquer the marketing world. So help me out. Subscribe, hit that button, hit that bell, get notified. Go ahead and subscribe right now.